So would there be any respite? Not a bit of it. All the way from Dakar to Tajika. Special stage, 458 kilometers. Dunes making up 100 kilometers in all.
Pourtant, on n'est pas dans l'époque du Monte Carlo, mais voilà, le pneu il était
Miguel Prieto. Then he got a nail in the wheel.
Et vous changez pas la roue.
Oh, that soft sand.
On prend le risque parce
And he
qu'apparemment
picks
la
up
pression n'a pas bougé.
something like
Et
that.
puis ça fait une roue de plus ou une roue de moins. Mais bon, il faut faire avec de toute façon, je veux dire.
Perhaps the unluckiest man on the day. And a souvenir for one of the spectators. Well, blissful scenery as far as we were concerned. 100 kilometers of dunes, providing that dramatic backdrop. But others, less concerned, of course. With watching that, there was a race to be won. And as you can see, early leaders wound in by those Schlesser buggies. They really were on top form today. Jean-Louis, the man who designs the cars, second on the day, behind his teammate. Not today though, in trouble. And indeed, he was to play something of a good Samaritan a little later. We'll tell you about that in a moment. Kleinschmidt got stuck, and she also picked up 3 punctures, and indeed lost the overall lead. The buggies were going for it, winding everybody in, and you could just see the speed that they were able to maintain over the flat and slightly harder surfaces. Yeah, Kleinschmidt going nowhere at this point. Time slipping away, and indeed even more annoying for her closest rivals overtaking him and probably having something of a laugh, a little bit of mirth exchanged between the drivers, you can bet. And the person you're trying to overtake gets stuck. Well, the cathedrals of the dunes on the way to Tajika. Thankfully through the passes, nothing too serious in the way. As with so much sand, you wouldn't expect wood to be a problem, but there were logs aplenty, causing trouble, as we've heard, for the bikers, and they were damaging some of the undersides of the vehicles as well. So yeah, picking his way beautifully past the rocks. And indeed, it was a great day for him. 6 hours, 58.58 his finish time. And it puts him top of the pile. 6 minutes and 29 clear of the man who built his car, Jean-Louis Schlesser. Yes, they call those roads in Mauritania. They just call this desert. But no barrier to the buggies today. They really were the best designed cars for this particular terrain. Enjoying their freedom, knowing that the field were in serious trouble behind them. Serbia not showboating, taking it very steadily indeed when necessary. Miguel Prieto leading the Mitsubishis on the day. 5 minutes and 55 of Serbia's winning time, and that was close today, I can tell you. Yeah, that Kleinschmidt finished 4th was 24 minutes off the pace, and Matsuoka 3/4 of an hour, and he good enough to finish in 5th place. So the field well spread out, to say the least.
Todo el tramo sin problemas, era muy duro para las suspensiones.
Serbia saying suspension problems today.
Sin abusar del coche.
Very rough and bumpy ride. Very hard, he says.
Muy bien, está perfectamente el coche.
But a perfect day nonetheless.
A punto para la etapa de mañana.
And no complaints. Certain shouldn't it be? He's top of the rankings. 6 minutes and 29 clear. Of Schlesser himself. Schlesser had a few difficulties, he said. One puncture at the end of the special.
Et puis à 60 km, je sais plus, 60
but
70 bornes d'ici.
it was nice to see Serbia overtaking him, going to the lead, and indeed to
On
win.
est passé sur une pierre à l'avant,
So basically,
projeté sur l'arrière et
good for the team. Hit a rock, he
donc,
said, and there's a lot of them about on the day.
on a crevé et puis bon, j'ai fait signe à José de continuer pour qu'il gagne l'étape. J'espère qu'il l'a gagné, comme ça veut dire qu'on sera mieux placé quoi.
Yep,
Voilà.
indeed. First place for
Une
Serbia,
Une
second
belle
for
course
Schlesser.
d'équipe là,
A good day for the team.
ce qu'il faut.
Prieto, home for third.
La etapa de hoy yo creo que es sin duda la más
Not a bad
difícil
day,
de todas
Zed.
las que hemos hecho en,
Could have been
en
better,
este Dakar.
perhaps.
Ha sido
Dunes
constantemente
very
arena,
hard,
hierba
soft
de
sand
camello,
everywhere.
y como anécdota
Said, but we
puedo
went
decir
very
que
well
hemos
indeed.
conducido
And effectively,
durante
he
7
says
horas y
nothing
hemos pilotado
to complain
pues,
about.
los últimos 40 minutos, que era un camino, una pista muy bonita para pilotaje, y el resto ha
Navigation problems
sido
for most
vivir la
people
aventura,
today.
pasar las dunas, pasar la hierba camello,
Over the dunes.
haciendo sufrir lo menos posible al coche,
And he went as quickly as possible.
y francamente hemos terminado
Himself.
un poco cansados porque han sido 8 horas de conducción a tope. Contentos porque el coche no tiene nada y nosotros
Well,
bueno, estamos
contento
cansados,
he
pero esta noche
certainly is.
descansamos y a dormir y mañana otra vez.
And he should be proud of
Gracias.
himself. Thank you. You declined, Schmidt. Led for 3 days. First lady ever to do so overall on the Dakar.
Also erst nochmal wieder in Memmingen Blattfüße gehabt.
She's basically not
Wir sind gerade noch auf den letzten Dreher jetzt
A
reingekommen.
good day. 3 punctures,
sind wir gesteckt.
stuck in the sand.
Das hat uns auch nochmal 15 Minuten gekostet. Blöder, saublöd. Ich wollte gerade den Prieto
Said also
überholen.
she took
weil
a
beim ersten
3-meter
Blattfuß
jump. That was
waren wir
scary,
dahin.
she
Wir
said.
waren schon an
And at the
Chino.
cause of one of her
Chino hat
punctures.
allerdings auch einen Blattfuß dann.
Hard landing.
Ei, 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 ei. Alles war heute.
Oh, yes indeed. Her actions speak for themselves. A tough day. Well, tough on the ground. Beautiful for us up in the sky. This really is the most impressive country. The oases, when they come, a welcome relief. The orange moonscape that is so much of this land. Well, we'll be waiting all night for some of the competitors, it has to be said. And there'll be many more dropping out before the start of tomorrow. Tajika, welcome respite. There'll be showers taken, a few beers sunk, and then we'll do it all again tomorrow. And so, the results of stage 6 in the cars.